Good morning, everyone. This is an Autobianchi A112, or shortly A112. This car was quite a common car in Italy, along with Fiat 500. I think this was one of the most produced car by Fiat, which was the Autobianchi owner. This right here is the 1981 model, and it's a 965cc with 48 horsepower, and as you can see, this car is not at all in good conditions. So shortly, this car has been with my family for many years, and now the time has come for me to take this one up and try to restore it. It's mostly a sentimental thing. I mean, it was my grandfather's car for many years, but as you can tell, the situation is not good at all. And just to give you a look of the car from the exterior, the paint is completely faded. There are rust holes almost everywhere. So this one for sure is something I had to redo from the ground up. So I have to remove the paint, restore the rust holes, and respray everything. Plastics, aside from the mold, they are not in too bad condition. As you can tell, the main concerns that I have are for the interiors. Well, they are covered in mold, and the plastics are not that bad, but all the upholstery is completely shredded and just devastated. I think I can maybe recover the frames of the seats, but everything needs to be redone. Also, these cars are famous for having hole also on the floor of the car. So I need to remove all the upholstery on the floor and try to understand whether the frame is good or not. The engine bay is another big concern for this car. At least the hood looks cool. The engine of this car didn't run for really a long time. I don't know the history of the car. I just know that the car sat outside for really a long time. The battery looks relatively new, but of course it's completely discharged. However, the coolant is missing, and since these cars were famous for being unreliable with the head gasket, it's likely that the head gasket was burned, and nobody really cared replacing it. So this is for sure a work I have to do. The radiator is rusting. In the rear, that's always the same, a lot of rust. I think you can probably hear it running down the door of the trunk. A lot of rust here on the seals, and the interior, as usual, it's not in great conditions. Here I have removed one of the plastics covering these vent holes, just to try and understand the real color of the car. It's as the outside, just a little bit darker, so clear color, so just faded. Also, this car being from the 70s and mid 80s, this particular one being from the 1981, the paint is just one stage, I think. I tried to polish it a little bit, and I can tell for sure that there's no clear coat on top. Well, what I have to say? In my opinion, there's no point recovering the engine or recovering the internal the seats and the upholstery if the frame is not good. I mean, at least here in Italy, it's the frame that makes the car, the VIN number that makes the car. So first off, I have to be sure that the frame is salvageable, and then I have to move on to the engine to try and rebuild it and understand whether I need or not a different unit. And at last, I will focus on the interior. And I mean, I can just replace the upholstery, ask a coach builder to make new seats, or maybe find used ones on the internet. So I think the first thing I will do is remove everything, strip the car down to the frame, and assess its condition. And after that, I will decide what I will do. I really want to recover this car, but I think this one will be quite a long project.